Oh boy, am I late with this one. While I originally wanted to be a part of the whole 12 days of anime thing, I really didn't have time to make 12 separate videos. It took me a while to get over a bad cold that was going around where I live, and the last couple of weeks of university were pretty damn stressful. But with all that bullshit out of the way, it's finally time to show you guys some of my favorite moments of anime this year with my 12 days of anime in one day. Number 12. Now, crossovers have become quite a thing in recent years, but there is one crossover I was just dying to see earlier this year. It was the Devilman vs. Cyborg 009 crossover, which brought two legends of anime and manga together, with one of those legends being one of my favorite characters of all time, from one of my favorite manga series of all time, from one of my favorite mangaka of all time. So yeah, I was hyped as fuck, especially since I was able to watch it legally thanks to Netflix, which was quite a surprise. But the moment or moments that really stick out for me in this OVA is, well, all the scenes with Devilman. Maybe it's just my inner fanboy, but man, Devilman was awesome in this OVA. Not only did we get an awesome introduction that near perfectly adapted a scene from the manga, but we also have Devilman here in what, in my opinion, is one of his greatest designs. I mean, just look at it. It's so fucking beast. Speaking of beast, Devilman was just straight up fucking beasting through this entire crossover. Number 11. Now, Keijo is of no shortage of stupidly over-the-top and sexy moments. However, one of my favorite moments from Keijo is when Miyata shows off her new move, the Spring Nipple Throw, in which she puts all her years of judo experience into a move where she uses her erect nipples to basically throw her opponents. Which is not only just mind-blowingly stupid and awesome, but also is a pretty good character moment for Miyata, as it's this move that helps reconnect her with her father, who till that point disapproved of her involvement with Keijo as a sport. Number 10. OCwen, while nothing super amazing, was a pretty fun series about girls riding and learning about motorcycles, as well as cleaning them in very sexual ways. However, easily the best moment of the series is when the main character Hane messes with Biker Jesus' lewd magazine, leading her to get smacked across the face and sent to a world where motorbikes no longer exist. Yeah, don't fuck with Biker Jesus. Number 9. Swagamoto fighting a bee with school supplies. Enough said. Number 8. Oh man, picking a moment from Space Patrol Lulu Co is quite tough, as I just love this series to pieces. However, I guess if I were to say one of my favorite moments from the series, it would probably be when Chief Over Justice finally does something he rarely does in the series. Stand up. Number 7. Now, Tiger Mask Double, or W, was the series I was most looking forward to watching in the fall season, and since it's come out, there are definitely things that I really do like about it, but there are also plenty of things that hold it back from being as great as I really want it to be. But hands down, the greatest thing this anime has had to offer so far is the Red Death Mask fight, which was badass, bloody, over the top, and of course, manly, which were basically all the things I went into the series expecting, and oh boy, does this fight deliver. Number 6. Flipfloppers is a great show, and one of my favorite aspects about it is not knowing what to expect each episode, but man, was episode 3 quite the surprise, as we see our main characters taken to a Mad Max / Fist of the North Star style world, where they get into some amazing, well animated and well choreographed fights with each other and this demon looking thing whose design I really like, as well as some great transformation scenes. Well, as of this recording, this series has yet to finish, but I think it's safe to say this episode is probably my favorite of the series, because oh my goodness, it's just fantastic. Number 5. To Be Hero is funny as fuck, but the moment that had me absolutely rolling is the disastrous love life of the Great Emperor, which I'm not going to talk too much about because this moment, as well as all of To Be Hero, is definitely something I recommend with its dirty, wacky, and occasionally dark humor. Number 4. While on the subject of comedy, Kona Suba is by far one of my favorite comedy series of the year, and its OVA episode is absolutely just damn hilarious. Basically, the main character Kazuma makes a wish on a magic choker. The problem being the choker will kill Kazuma in 4 days if his wish isn't fulfilled. To make matters even worse, Kazuma can't seem to remember what exactly he wished for, and it's up to his dysfunctional party to help him out, meaning to fulfill his every command. And yeah, you could pretty much tell where that's going. I mean, seriously, from beginning to end of this OVA episode, I was just laughing my ass off, and I absolutely cannot wait for season 2 to air in the winter season. Number 3. Mob Psycho 100 was a blast, and while Mob himself was a great character, my favorite character of the series is his mentor and slick con man, Reagan, which for those who have watched the series may already get an idea of what moment I'll be highlighting here, which is when Reagan goes into a secret hideout full of powerful espers, and with the power of his charisma, pretty much convinces everyone that he's actually their mysterious and powerful leader, which was not only funny as hell to watch, but pretty badass too. Sure, Reagan gets a big awesome fight later on, but just seeing him smooth talk his way out of everything is always a blast to see. Number 2. Oh yeah, Jojo Part 4 finally got an anime this year, which means only one thing. I was able to see one of my favorite JoJo villains, as well as my second favorite JoJo character animated. That character, of course, being Yoshikage Kira, and oh boy, it's been a blast, pun intended, seeing him in action. Can't really think of a specific moment to mention because really all moments for Kira are some of my favorite. But now the time has finally come for number 1. Chris Abbott is one of the greatest voice actors of all time. This is not opinion, but fact. So having him come out in various roles this year, as well as the announcement of Dragon Ball Super finally getting dubbed next year, is already enough for me. However, this year, he delivered what is personally one of my favorite roles by him, which is none other than the greatness that is All Might. Oh fuck yeah! One of my favorite characters voiced by one of my favorite voice actors. It really doesn't get any better than this.
Now for a lesson. You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond! Plus!
Oh yes! Well, that about wraps it up for my 12 favorite moments of anime in 2016, but stick around as I'll soon be bringing you guys my personal top 10 favorite anime series of 2016.